It's Christmas! Nobody wants to hear that. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I have not done a long video in time, so I thought it was about time with Christmas coming up that I give you a gift guide for your girlfriend, gay friend or they friend of 40 Christmas presents that you have probably never thought of to get for them. I did a video on TikTok and Reels asking for people to give very specific things that they want for Christmas as ideas for me to get for my girlfriend, and I did not expect the response I got. There was about 4,000 comments on each of those videos, and it's inspired me to do this big long form one because there were so many good ideas, plus some really good ideas that I have had over the years. I pride myself on giving good presents, right? I really think about it. I really think about the person I'm buying for. But the hardest person to buy for is my girlfriend, because we've been together for 2 years now. That's 4 birthdays. Bruv, it gets to a point where you think, what the flipping hell am I gonna get her? And so, this video is hopefully gonna solve that for me and solve it for you. I've separated this into 6 categories. That's 6 in it. Good maths. So we've got things to do, people who love being in the kitchen, vouchers and memberships, 4 creatives, homebodies, and then miscellaneous. I haven't done things like fashion and beauty. Number one, because everyone is really specific about fashion and beauty, so it's hard to give an all round for everyone. Number 2 is, do I look like I do fashion and beauty? Let's get into the first category. The first category is things to do. Number 1, I genuinely think is the best present that you could get anyone. So, picture this, an activity day based on all the videos that your girlfriend, gay friend or they friend send you by a DM. I don't know about you, but me and my girlfriend constantly send each other videos of things to do in the area that we live in. We live in Manchester city centre, so there's loads to flip and do. I think one of the best presents you could possibly get is doing an activity day based on all the videos that they have sent you. So for example, I sent my girlfriend a tufting workshop, or a jewellery making class, a restaurant that's just opened that I really want to go to. If you can organise an entire date day based on some of those videos, bro, you already know that's what she wants, and the likelihood is you probably aren't going to go to all the places otherwise. Or you don't even have to do it based on one day. Do it over a series of days every month. I'm sorry, is that not the best idea ever? Bro, pat me on the flipping back now, I've smashed that. Make a little voucher for it as well, because you're also spending time together. Tell me I'm wrong, I'm gonna whiz through the rest of these so you don't have to listen to me talk for 3 hours. Don't swear. Number 2, spa day or a weekend. Everybody wants to do a spa day or a weekend. You don't even have to spend loads of money and give massages and stuff like that. There's places all over the country where you can just go for an evening and get dinner. Spa weekend, 100%. Number 3, a holiday. Yes, I know a holiday is a lot of money and it's not something that most people can just afford like that. However, there are things that you can do. For example, Groupon, you can go on there and they'll have weeks away that you can do, or Journey. This is not an ad for Journey, by the way. I have never worked with them before, but Journey is a holiday company that sends you on a trip and you don't find out where you're going until you get to the airport. That sounds crazy, but it does allow you to put preferences in. For example, you can decide if you want a hot or cold country, a beach or city break, how long you want to go for, if you prefer doing an activity holiday or if you prefer relaxing. And because it's a random holiday, you can essentially get it for a lot cheaper than you might have done if you'd have booked it with a normal travel company. One of my friends did this and ended up in Gran Canaria. I think there might even be an option for an LGBTQIA+ friendly holiday. Number 4, this is something that I've already got for my girlfriend and I plan on getting again, a VIP animal experience. My girlfriend flipping loves animals, and actually, to be honest with you, I am not a huge animal fan and I've absolutely loved it. You can get VIP experiences to meet animals, and she got a VIP experience to feed red pandas. When I even told her about the gift, she cried. I'm telling you, this is something they will remember for the rest of their lives. You can get them at zoos all over the country, by the way. Just literally type in VIP animal experience zoo into Google. I'll put some examples down below and you can find one near you. And number 5, this one seems pretty obvious, but I've put restaurant voucher. So you can go into most restaurants and get a voucher to spend at the restaurant. But another thing that I would highly recommend, I haven't gone, I was meant to go and I couldn't go, You can also do something called Taste Film. They're based in London or in Manchester, which is where you watch a very popular film. The one I was supposed to go to was Ratatouille, which is my favourite film. I'm so annoyed I didn't go. And you watch the film whilst eating the food that's within the film. That's going to be such a cool experience to do. And all of these things are things that you do together. So really, you're buying a present for yourself and all. Coming in next, we have cooking. As someone who lives in the kitchen, I'm telling you, the best thing you can get someone who loves cooking is anything from Ninja. I got a double stacked air fryer from my girlfriend for my birthday, completely unexpected, and I bawled my eyes out. It's the best present I've ever received. In fact, here's the video of when I received it. It's my birthday and Kira got me what I wanted. She got me the Ninja double stacked air fryer and I'm really happy. Bro? Do you want that kind of reaction when you give a present? Yes, you do. Get them anything from Ninja. If they've already got an air fryer, get them the Creamy, get them the food processor, get them the multi-purpose cooker. They've already given like 4 or 5 examples there. Anything from Ninja, he, she, they, them, they're done. Couple more bits in the cooking section. Number 4, I don't know how I've got from 1 to 4, but here we are. A coffee machine. I've got one from Sage. I got it at Argos. I'll put it down below. If they love coffee, get them a coffee machine. Number 5, a Le Creuset iron skillet. I'm not gonna lie, they are not cheap at all, and it is only for people who are super serious about cooking. I've already got an iron skillet. It's not necessarily from Le Creuset, but bro, the way people that love cooking love Le Creuset, you can't really go wrong if that's what they're into. But it is an expensive present, so make sure that they are really into that kind of thing before getting it. If they are, it's the perfect gift. Coming on to category number 3, we have vouchers and memberships. Right, first and foremost, usually I would say do not buy anyone a voucher. It's not very thoughtful. You're basically just passing the buck to them and you don't really care. However, I feel completely differently about these 5 vouchers that I genuinely think are incredibly thoughtful and no one has probably thought of before. Number 1, Airbnb voucher. Get your girlfriend, gay friend or they friend an Airbnb voucher. Again, it's basically a present for you and you get to go away for them and spend some time with them and they get to choose where they go. You've passed the buck to them, but you've made them think that it's really thoughtful. Am I wrong? Number 2, Ticketmaster voucher. If they love gigs, comedy, music, anything of that sort, even theatre I think you can get on Ticketmaster now, get them a Ticketmaster voucher. Bro, you can end up doing more than 1 gig as well. It feels like a free night out, girl maths. They maths. Number 3, a National Trust membership. For anyone based in the UK, the National Trust is basically a trust dedicated to preserving places of natural beauty and like historical places. So you'll see like castles, stately homes, beautiful manicured gardens, forests, wildlife as well, like deers, goat. Is there whole goats? The membership gets you free entry into all of those places across the country. So especially for people that love a bit of an adventure, that is an amazing present to get for them. You can get an individual membership or a joint membership. You can also get a family one if you happen to have kids. Why have you had kids? Number 4, for the crazy adrenaline rush people out there that definitely isn't me, Thorpe Park Alton Towers yearly pass. I don't really have much to say on this because I don't get why anyone goes on a roller coaster, but there's people out there that love that shit. If that's you, that's a really good present to get for someone because imagine how many times you can go with a yearly pass. Bosh. Number 6, I actually think this is a really thoughtful gift, but a 6 or 12-month membership to Skillshare. Again, this is not an advert. I know you've probably seen adverts for Skillshare on YouTube before. I have never worked with Skillshare, but Skillshare is basically a platform where you can learn new skills. Whether it's for creative, whether it's for marketing, digital. Skillshare holds thousands of videos of where you can learn how to do things, and they're like courses. It's not like when you go on YouTube and learn how to unblock the drains. This is like how to use Adobe Creative Suite, or how to learn how to do graphic design, how to learn how to speak French. If your partner is someone who really enjoys learning new things, I think that's an amazing present to get. Toot toot my own horn. 4th category, we're moving on to specifically creatives. Number 1 in the creative category is a Cricut machine. This is something that I've wanted for ages. I don't necessarily have the room for it yet, but if you've got space, a Cricut machine is basically a smart app cutting machine, which basically allows you to personalize almost anything. Again, this is not an ad. I have never worked with Cricut before, but I would love to have one in the future. So you can make like personalized cards or like print clothing. I used to have a machine that did this, but it wasn't nearly as high tech when I used to print my own graphic sweatshirts and streetwear. I'll put a picture of what one of those looks like. And I'll also stick up some examples from the Cricut website actually. But that is such an amazing present for someone who is creative. And it was one of the answers that was said a lot in the video that I did asking what people want for Christmas. So I can vouch for that if they're creative. By the way, you can get all different sizes of ones. I personally would want a massive one, which is why I'm saying I would want more space before I got one, but you can get smaller ones. Number 2, one of the most suggested comments on the video that I did was Lego. Bro, I did not know that Lego was this much of an iconic national treasure. The comments that I have, there was probably about 100 that said Lego. I did not know this until recently, but you can get Lego sets in pretty much anything. You can make Lego bouquets, which means that if your partner loves flowers, she, he, they, them can make them themselves. You can also get like Harry Potter, Star Wars, do you know what I mean? So a Lego set, if they're into that kind of thing, bosh, Lego. Number 3, tattoo voucher. Bro, the way when I first thought of this, I went, oh, it's such a good idea because obviously this puts the ball in their court in what they want, but you have paid for something that thoughtful. Make sure you get it for someone who's already got tattoos. Don't get it for someone who hasn't got any tattoos. And number 5, the Adobe Creative Package. Bro, if they don't already have Adobe, they've got a laptop and they're a massively creative person, or they've even got an iPad with a pen, get them that. Get them the Adobe Creative Package, because it's expensive, blood. But the amount of stuff that they can do with that would be amazing. Moving on! The penultimate category, category number 5, is HOMEBODIES. The first one of this I thought was so thoughtful. If your partner is a homebody, the number one thing I could say is upgrade something that they've been meaning to upgrade for a long time. You know, they want the living room repainted. Do an upgrade for them that makes their life easier. You know what's a good example of this? You know when you moved around your bedroom when you were a kid and then you went to show your mum and you were super proud of it? It's that kind of thing, and surprise them with it. Obviously don't do anything too drastic. I don't want this coming back on me. Number 2, new telly. I live for my telly. I am someone who watches a lot of TV and a lot of YouTube on my TV. I'm a massive homebody and that's what I do when I'm at home. If you have a partner who is similar to that, who loves their films, loves their telly, upgrade the TV. Sky Glass. I have worked with Sky before. This is not a specific ad for them, but I have a Sky Glass. I love my Sky Glass. If you don't want something as expensive as that, a Roku TV. Roku have their own channel and the stuff they have on there is jokes. Do you remember Cheaters? Cheaters, flipping amazing. That's on there. And they have their own TV programs made specifically for Roku with a lot of celebrities on there as well. Oh my God, why am I saying this like it's an ad? It's not. And then the last telly I thought of, I don't know if anyone's seen that telly that went viral, which is like a standalone telly on wheels that you can wheel into different rooms of the house and you can switch it round so that it does, like, if you're in the kitchen, it brings up recipes and things like that. If I can find it and it's not sold out, I'll put it down below. I think it's called like LG Stand By Me. There might be other versions of it as well. And finally in this video, we've got Miscellaneous. This is a random selection of things that I want / people in the comments wanted that didn't fit into any of those categories. So number 1, which actually got a load of comments off the back of it. Someone said they wanted their car detailing. I didn't even know what that was, but it's basically like having your car very professionally, like cleaned, waxed, polished. You know who it'd be really good for? Neurodivergent people who like to have everything done spick and span in the right place, and that was a lot of the comments on the video. If you have a neurodivergent partner or friend, this would be perfect for them if their car is something they're proud of. Sticking with cars, number 2 is a dash cam. I've actually been asked to get this as a present for 3 different people. Again, it's a safety thing, people who love their cars, and you know what, I should really get one. This is one of those presents where it's like something that you need rather than want, so if you are going to get a dash cam, get them something else, little something else small as well. Number 3, for gamer couples or people that just like games in general, Nintendo Switch. It's just a really good fun activity to do. If there's someone who enjoys gaming in any way, shape or form, like my girlfriend bought me one for Christmas. I'm not a massive gamer, but I love the Switch. Number 4, for people that travel, either or both, a portable projector for people that like watching stuff. I would flippin' love a portable projector. Although I don't travel that much, so I don't know how much use I'd get out of it. If you have a partner that travels, that's good. Or a portable safety lockbox that nobody else can open, just for like peace of mind. I think that's a really good present. Number 5, this is probably the most random miscellaneous thing on the list. Right, for the maximalists in your life, I've recently been watching Great British Bake Off. Noel Fielding's jumpers on Great British Bake Off, I have not been able to find them anywhere until now. He wears insane maximalist jumpers, and my girlfriend was like, I love those jumpers so much. They're usually by a brand called Wawa Australia, who have the most insane knitwear that is perfect for a maximalist or someone who just loves a graphic jumper. And I've never seen it anywhere, but I'm not a gatekeeper blood. It's the only fashion item I've got in this whole video. Number 6, a dog. Bro, they want a dog. Your partner wants a dog. If you're a queer person, either you or they want a dog. Buy the dog. Get the dog. Go rescue the dog. They want a dog. 8. This is for Android users. RIP my girlfriend. The smart ring. It's a bit like having an Apple Watch for measuring your health, but it's in ring form, which I think makes it a hell of a lot easier because I would never wear a watch, but I wear a lot of rings. I can't even remember what number I'm on. I don't even know if I should say this one. A sword. I think the most requested thing on the video I did about what presents people want for themselves was a decorative sword. And I actually had a tattoo done yesterday, and the guy who was tattooing me said that he wants a sword. Obviously I know this is girlfriend, gay friend, day friend, but like the energy from the entire comment section was screaming sword. So if they're that inclined a person, get them a sword. Decorative. Is that bad advice? I could not say it though because it had so many comments. Oh, number 9, Dyson Airwrap. It's, again, this is the only beauty thing on the list, and it's only because multiple people said it. But if your girlfriend, day friend, gay friend love doing their hair, I think an Airwrap is a good gift, but it is really expensive. So only buy it if you know that that's something that they're really into. Number 10, a car. Fam, if you're someone who's got the money to buy them a car, just buy them a car. Even if they've already got a car, they want a car. Do you know what I mean? There is no scenario in which the person that you're with doesn't want a car. Even if they can't drive, they probably still want a car. If you buy them a car, that'll make them learn to drive. In fact, 11, if they can't drive, a fast pass course to learn to drive. Because I'm telling you for true, the moment Akira and I buy a house, I'm telling you, I am forcing her to learn to drive. Every single birthday and Christmas till she passes, she's having driving lessons. None of these things in the video she'll be getting. She'll be getting driving lessons. That's it. And then once I'm rich and famous, she'll get a car. Ford Fiesta. Yeah, all the links to these products that I can find will be down below. Bearing in mind, it's Black Friday next week as I'm filming this. So if you're watching this in time, go on the links because they're probably going to be a hell of a lot cheaper than they would be normally. Anyway, I love you all. I'm done. Peace.